Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night.
Everything depending on where you are in the world and what time you're watching this.
Yes,
And what is this?
This our crypto couch.
It's our pod vibe that we do every week.
Yes.
And what are we going to talk about today?
Well, today we are talking about a lot of questions we receive about cryptocurrency and
and for personal or business owners, how to receive payments with
crypto. So in a business.
Is it something possible?
Yeah, absolutely. So as a crypto is no more only speculation or trading, it is a form of payment. So in a lot of countries, they start using crypto, especially as stablecoins.
And how does someone pay you with crypto? They just give you the computer?
Yes, they give you
a laptop?
A laptop
a little
directly.
Key? What do they do?
They give you the laptop directly, and so you can have the crypto. It's really make everything really simple. You can open your account in any exchanges, but
these exchanges need to be recognized by the country that you live in.
Then they must be compliant.
And that means
to
follow the rules.
Follow the rules to avoid unpleasant situation like your account could be frozen or
scammed.
Yes, scammed, blocked. It's better for, especially if you want to stay compliant, it's better to use the exchanges or tools recognized and certified by the government.
So let's say I choose this exchange that is recognized and in compliance with my country. What do I do?
You just go online, open an account as a personal account. Some exchanges like crypto.com, for example, they offer business accounts. A lot of different accounts around the world are offering business accounts. What is the difference between a personal account and business account? A business account allow you to be tax offices compliant. Use this word to compliant today because I like the word compliant.
It's the word of the day.
Yes.
So being compliant with the taxation office or tax office is because we pay our taxes.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the first things we recommend to everyone and stay on the top of everything.
And is there a way, when we open up this account, is there a way that the account, how do they know the account is mine?
Oh, the account is yours because if you open the account, you open it using your face and your document, your password.
And that's called?
And called KYC.
Which means
know your customers. That is for an exchange. You can also go for a wallet, simple wallet, no custodial wallet or custodial wallet. Usually exchanges have custodial wallet. That means they own your key, private and public. No custodial wallet, you own your own keys. That is the ownership. MetaMask is a hot wallet, for example. Ledger is a cold wallet, but there are many.
So what you mean by hot and cold is hot, it's virtual, and cold is something I can hold?
Yes.
In my hand?
Yeah, cold wallet is 100% on the device. So you own your own device, and any transaction need the presence of the device. If you lose the device, nothing happened because you have seed phrases that allow you to go on the blockchain and access.
So going back to what we said before, let's say I am a business owner, which we are, can I receive payments from clients in cryptocurrency?
Yes.
Or in my case, AUD or whatever.
There are now platforms, provider, with a lot of different services. You can be paid in crypto directly, crypto, or fiat and crypto, or crypto and fiat.
So that gives a lot of options.
Yes, so if I want to use, for example, my crypto wallet to pay you in your crypto wallet, I use a standard payment like they call peer-to-peer, so person to person. And then it's not anonymous, it's pseudonymous, okay? But once you have your exchange set up, or your cold wallet or hot wallet, remember that this is important that you declare to the tax officers.
So
okay?
another term, when we say fiat to crypto, that is also called on-ramps, correct?
Yeah.
And then from crypto to fiat is called off-ramps.
Yeah.
So that's a more technical term.
Exactly, and there are an on-chain payment, they call in the same network, they are different way, but you as a user, you don't see that. It's a technical thing, but better to understand a little bit more when you say there's some accountant, they ask is on-chain or ramp, off-ramp, and if you know this jargon, easy for you to understand where you're sitting about the payment. So, to receive payment from your client nowadays, they can use a normal fiat currency and then you receive crypto through a provider. There are many providers. One is MoonPay, for example, that give this option. Crypto.com, they give this option. There are other providers that give this option.
And they're growing every day that goes. There's more and more providers giving
Yeah.
more options.
Absolutely. So it's now, think about it, Australian, as we repeat every single time, is around 32% of the entire population has been held or holding any sort of crypto.
Yep.
And there are businesses like a brewery in New South Wales.
It's called Hawkesbury
Hawkesbury
Brewery Co.
Brewery, yeah.
in New South Wales.
They are using the power generated
By the sun.
The sun,
To mine Bitcoin.
they use
Bitcoin or just cryptocurrency?
they use the power generated by the mining
Yep.
to run the company. So it's a
big step.
Yeah, it's a big step. So they save or they make, it depends on what you see in this angle, around 20 grand a month, something like this. So in that case, it's more technical because they use mining. They mining Bitcoin, they receive Bitcoin, and they use the power generated by the mining machine to run the other part of the company. Though they don't waste energy, because to mine Bitcoin is involve a lot of energy, and where the waste energy goes, or part of the energy they don't use, they use to run the company. But you see one of our videos that explain a little bit more about this. So it's something intriguing.
It is. But going on that subject, but I don't want to change the subject too much. There's also a few companies here in Australia that are actually building homes where they accept payments with cryptocurrency, and that's interesting too. So as days and weeks and months pass, there's more and more companies, big companies, we're not talking about the guy at home in the basement, we're talking about big companies that are accepting cryptocurrency payments.
And think about I think about mm, one of the main subject is volatility.
Yes.
So someone said, okay, I accept crypto to pay the house that I built, but then oscillation, so that goes back and forth, so waving, or like classic word is volatile. How we can avoid that?
I don't know.
We can't.
You can't, no, it's part of it. It's part of the game.
It's is part of how we educate people to build a strategy around what you do. So being paid in Bitcoin, for example, we are not saying that you have used Bitcoin. It's not.
It's
an
just one of them
advice.
that we're
It's one
using
of-
as a word.
Everyone talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin tomorrow is
10.
10 or 60, that's 65,000 American dollars today. Is tomorrow could be 100, or when you watch this video could be 40 or 30 or 3 million. This is the value of Bitcoin in American dollars. That could be the same, but another value in euro, and it depends on the rate, changing rate.
Yep.
So it's clear that if you pay me in Bitcoin and I set up my price in Bitcoin, that could be today 0.01, tomorrow it's the same 0.001, but the value in the fiat currency can be different,
Changes,
change.
yes.
So one of the first thing is don't move all your payment into crypto. One of the things is, this is one of the first thing. Second step is use the stable coins. If you don't know how everything works, use the stable coins. Why stable coins? Because the stable coins like USDT, USDC, or PayPal also has its own stable coin. The word stable means they're not
moving.
They're not moving because they are pegged to American dollars,
Yes.
or
whatever coin it is. So
euro,
Yes, USDT would be pegged to the US dollar.
US dollar, because but in this case, when you receive the payment, is a payment directly connect to American dollars, but you receive crypto. So this is one of the things. Second aspect, if you want to go a little bit deeper and start to accept other kind of crypto, you need to take in account the oscillation. So if you set up a price for your service, $300, $500,
You've got to calculate that will move.
if the other pay you that amount into one of the crypto, then tomorrow you can have 310 or 280.
Yep.
So around this, part of this has to be into a system.
But in saying that, that's quite similar than when you do an international transfer. Because I could do an international transfer today with AUD to euros, and there is a bit of a change between today and tomorrow.
Yes, but we are talking about something like Bitcoin that in a day could be dropped
It can spike.
25%.
Yes.
Easy. If you're not able, it's like a house. If you don't build strong foundation, when you start to
The house will just go to one side to the other and then fall.
exactly. So if you receive, tomorrow I can start to receive Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever it is, a crypto. It's not. I'm not talking about stablecoin. It's like beautiful, fantastic. And then at the end of the month, you say, look, oh, what happened? My last month without crypto was 1,000. Now is 600, or is 2,000. This one of the things that you need to map and build a strategy around this?
Well, strategy and structure is very important, not just in the financial things, but if you think about it, we all have our weekly plans where we organise what we're doing during the week. There's people that prep cook, so it tells you that structure is very important when we're doing choices.
And about be paying in crypto, we clearly recommend to start to investigate and talk to us about what you're planning. But it could also protect you against inflation.
Yeah.
And it could also protect you because it's diversification. So diversify your asset, protect against inflation, against economy oscillation.
So you think diversification is important and we shouldn't just all have it in one place?
Absolutely. We need to diversify. Think about the business. Even if you have a really small business like crafting business or massage, holistic business, your source of income at the beginning always come from one single channel, you and client. So the client pay you, and this is a source, what you're looking for this. But how you use those funds, that is important, because those funds must be used to invest
So
in
it's
other
allocation.
yes, different allocation to diversify, because in case clients start to drop a little bit, then if you have another source of income, can compensate that, and then. So you build this. I like the people that buy only real estate. If the price drop,
They lose everything.
they lose a lot. Not everything, unfortunately.
I'm
but
drastic.
yeah, I know. But anyway, so today we talking about our experience how to use crypto in the payment, and that's it for today.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right.
Next week. Bye.
Bye.